Hello, my name is Suraj and I am going to take the IELTS speaking test. And it's my first test, and I am going to test this from I'll jump into .com. It's the IELTS practice website, which is I find which is the best ever. Let's start for the test.
How often do you wear jewelry?
Sorry, I didn't get the question, and I am repeating it once.
How often do you wear jewelry?
Well, honestly, I don't love to wear jewelry because I am not fond of it, and it's I find uncomfortable while wearing it. So I don't love to wear, and I am not incomfortable to wear it.
What type of jewelry do you like best?
Well, I already to well, I already give my view that the jewelry I avoid, and in some extent I also love to wear some like the top or the small type of jewelry, which is usually wear in the ears, on the ears. And some other like bracelets or other extent which I love to wear, so that it makes me a good looking or attractive person. So yeah, the light jewelry including the tops or the small bracelets that I used to wear.
When do people like to give jewelry in your country? When do people like to give jewelry in your country?
Well, people, in my view, people like to give jewelry as a gift, or during different occasions, as for birthday presents, and or in the festival or different activity, different environment from which they can prefer. They can give some gifts in the memory of them, and which usually people also usually wear in the occasion of the festivals or different birthday presents and other different occasions usually.
Masih masih mati mati dulu. Aku langsung mulai.
Have you ever given jewelry to someone as a gift?
Mm, well, as I remember that I have given a small gift of jewelry to my sister in the form of a bracelet and a top that I gave her mm, in her birthday, and I gave her in the birthday as a surprise gift, which was so sweeted, and she also loved that. So yeah, I gave that jewelry in the birthday, so that she can wear and become so happy.
All right, let's move on to part 2. You'll have 1 minute to prepare for this section. And after that, you need to speak about the given topic for up to 2 minutes. You can use the pencil and paper provided to take notes during your preparation time. The points listed on the topic card are there to help guide your talk. When you're ready to start speaking, just let me know.
Bible.
It's the speaking part 2 test, and the topic is about the interesting TV program that I have recently watched about the science topic. um The interesting program that about the science topic that I have recently watched was about the environment conservation, which I have watched in January 25, in January 11, sorry. As in January 11, there is a program of environment conservation where many environment conservatives were included and given different means of protecting environment, and what are the measures to adopt it, and what are the causes of environment. From the TV program, I get to know that the what are the measures to be adopted for the conservation of environment, as well as what are the causes of environment, how can we resist the cause of environment, and how can we implement the measures so that we can easily conserve and protect our environment in coming future, and brings the adaptable for the upcoming generation. And the program also gets the knowledge about the different various pollutions which is increasing in recent era, and what are the means for that pollution might be the alternative source as the EV vehicles, EV vehicles, and which may be alternative source for the fossil fuel also. So yeah, this TV program gives knowledge about the environment and how can we conserve it, and what should be the alternative of it, and what are the development activity which can be done for the improvement of the environment, and moreover, and other more. Also, not to forget that the environment conservation also improve, also assist in the sustainable development, which can I admit that.
How interested are most people in your country in science?
Well, yeah, people in the student generation is the generation of the science and technology, and people are moreover interested in science as it gives knowledge, a vast knowledge about the different area aspects of life, and the curiosity, the creativity of the children also increase. So yeah, children are much more interested in science nowadays.
Why do you think children today might be better at science than their parents?
Yeah, of course. Children in the today generation are much more better than in the past, as the development of science and technology brings the significant change in the mindset and the procedure of teaching different activities. And not to forget that in the past, the study materials are limited, so that the people may not be aware about it, and cannot have access to learn it. But in nowadays, the children are getting much more education about the science in different online platforms, social media, and different other websites, from which they can be easily knowledge, they can get easily knowledge, and become so fast forward than the people in the past.
How do you suggest the public can learn more about scientific developments?
Yeah, from my view, the peoples can easily learn the scientific developments and scientific activities through different platforms, as I had already mentioned, the platform of social media, and the platform of the websites, and other different through the different internet, through the means of internet also. People can easily get the knowledge, the about the scientific developments and the essential activities that can be conducted in any part of the world. So that the internet medium or media, or the online platform, is the best media through which the people can easily get the knowledge, and be generous for such of the scientific activities which are held in around the world.
What do you think are the most important scientific discoveries in the last 100 years?
Well, from my perspective, the most scientific discovery had is in the field of science and technology. Yeah, as we know that in already in about 10 to 15 years, the development of science and technology was least and people are not aware about it. But in nowadays, in today era, the development of science era is so much more increased, so that people can easily assess anything in from any part of the world. And the mostly development is seen in the field of communication also, which is seen in recent years, and the different virtual communications and different virtual meetings are easily arranged now, but which can be a bit harder in the past generation. Yeah, in the in current situation, or in current era, the development of science and technology has had been gone so far that people are getting so much knowledge, and the development activities are much more increasing in the past than the past.
Do you agree or disagree that there aren't any more major scientific discoveries left to make?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I currently agree. I absolutely agree that there are much more scientific activities which are left here. And in the recently, the generation artificial intelligence has been developed. As in the coming generation, the anything can be developed, that the from the gadgets we can conduct different kind of different kind of activities from the home. And in future generation, the research or scientific growth can be in the ocean, and in the heavenly bodies which are revolving around the in the universe. So yeah, scientific technology has much more um, um, scientific technology has much more have to develop in past, and will be developed in coming future.
Who should pay for scientific research? Governments or private companies? Who should pay for scientific research? Governments or private companies? Who should pay for scientific research? Governments or private companies?
Well, yeah, I believe the government as well as the private company have equal importance in the development of science and technology as in scientific research. Yeah, government have to conduct different scientific activity through which the from which the government economy will be increased, and due to which the country's economy and will be much more increased, and can conduct different activities through which the development activities can be easily done. As well as the private companies has also equal role in the scientific research. The private company also can contribute through which the development activities in the country can be easily conducted, and cannot be burden for only for the government. There so yeah, there should be equal role for the scientific for scientific research for the government as well as for the private companies.